What's up? What's up? What's up, everybody? It's another day here over here in the Seattle City here, and we are bringing you some news here from the media content field, which is something I like to provide. I like to cover these type of areas. As you know, a lot of my past broadcasts have been about YouTubers, positive and negative, and that's what I'm about to do tonight. Coming to you from the studios here at NetStars Live, located in the 206. So if you haven't heard already, there's been some another mishap here in the YouTube field, better known as media content providers. But before we get to that story, if you could, please make sure you go to our channel here at NetStars Live and subscribe, and make sure you hit that notification bell so that you can be up to speed on more news and events coming to an urban location near you. Well, what we have here today is our guy, Omi and the Hellcat. News is spreading like wildfire throughout the YouTube world about our man here being rearrested. Now, this is kind of sad because, we thought that he was, going to be able to, surpass some of the things that was going on in his history. As before they had came in and everybody was like, this must be some sort of clickbait back, and I think it was about 2019, where they came in and seized several supercar vehicles and high-end vehicles, and seized so many amount of millions of dollars in his bank and whatnot. And everybody's like, no, 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 that ain't what happened. That's not what happened. But essentially, we really don't know if that's what happened or not. When the feds come, they come, and since they didn't really just take them away, we were like, okay, maybe it is clickbait, and apparently he started, and all of this was related to some things that happened in his past pertaining to IPTV services and whatnot, and giving up illegal access to copyright infringements and stuff like that, and they're kind of like white collar crimes, what you know to be as white collar crimes, but they can be serious, and at that point it seemed to be very kind of serious because they took everything. They took all of his things that he had, but Omi, and salute out to Omi, he bounced back. He bounced back from all of that. I mean, I had did a previous uh, uh, broadcast about this incident in 2019. It was some serious inquisitions about, man. Homie wasn't feeling so good. He was, on at one point, he even said to us himself that he was, suicide might have crossed his mind and whatnot. And I had did a broadcast out of concern, like, hey man, just stick your chin up and whatnot. That was my angle of it, just covering it from a perspective, that where we're just trying to show positive light on his experience, what he went through. I mean, all of us know usually when they come, they're usually coming, with the business, and it's not good, usually when you get it locked up, you don't get out. Well, he got out, and we know he bounced back, and he started doing a lot of good things in the media field. I mean, let's face it, he was doing giveaways and all kind of opportunities for people to win with him, you know what I mean? Working with different various businesses, started up some of his own businesses, employed people, started pushing his brand, his clothing brand, and ultimately all the way down to the shoe game, which was one of his last releases, and each one of those had some promotional value added to them, and helping with people that were supporting him and being part of lotteries and whatnot and bringing him on the show and doing giveaway. I mean, the man was giving back to the community. Shout out to Omi for that, you know. And then as he went along, the addition of Mimi, when I first saw her, I was like, well, I mean, if that's your help, man, salute to you. But I always kind of knew that there was a little bit more. And later on, it was revealed that, yes, she was, in fact, his girlfriend, which is like, she's a very beautiful girl. I was kind of happy for me that he had his, help, not only help, but he had, some nice help, So, I mean, ultimately, things were looking good for Omi, and he just started getting into his lane. But the case really did not go away. I mean, we all know how the feds work, and we know that what could happen is that they build their case and they build their case, and that's exactly what they were doing. They were building their case. So. They offered him what was to be some sort of deal, from what I understand, and it was about 210 months and X amount of dollars and whatnot. And Omi was like, I ain't going for that. I'm 20 years. That's like somebody who killed somebody. That's like somebody who did some heinous type crime. This is a white collar crime. Why am I being stretched across the rack for this? And I had sympathy for him, like, man, you're right. Because a lot of people of the other, let's just say, ethnicity would have been given, like, maybe even just a slap on the wrist. Because at the end of the day, it was kind of boiled down into tax evasion and whatnot. And it was like, man, give the man a break. Give the man a break, but there were some, circulations of innuendo about, where his beginnings came from and his street dabblings and all that. And that might be some of the stuff that the people kind of hold against you. It's like, they always want to know, is it dirty money or is it clean money? We don't know, I mean, only Omi knows all that. And from what I could see, this hustle was hard. He was grinding. I'm gonna share something with you. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of insight. When he first got done with the first raid and whatnot, he was doing a lot of lives, and I mean the whole community was showing him love, and he was, getting lots of donations and whatnot, and I mean a lot of donations, and he started getting a lot of traffic during his live. So I hit Omi up on one of the lives, and I kept hitting him up, and I said, man, let me be the sharpshooter on your lives, man, and moderate what's going on. And he gave me a shot, and I was his, I was one of his moderators and whatnot, and that was the extent of our relationship. I got a chance to work with him on his lives and whatnot. And he was all business, always strictly all business, and that's the whole aspect of Omi. He's a businessman, and probably some of the things obviously he likes to do. He likes to get online and get on lives and show his brand and. He went way more away from the cars and started going more into his brand. And those required more or less like full-on recorded production videos, which is where then, obviously you didn't need for me to moderate your lives and whatnot during those times. So my services became more and more limited. Even though if he was to get out right now and say, I need you, man, can you moderate that? I would do that for him. He's a good man. That's my endorsement. He's a good man, and Mimi's definitely a good woman. She's sticking by his side. But one of the things that, was going down, she was able to get some footage while it was happening. And to be honest with you, it's kind of, it's kind of spooky because they definitely were there, and they were, showing themselves in full force that they were, they weren't playing around. So we're gonna take a look at that. This is full footage. It's gonna be about 17 minutes, but just pay attention to it, okay? I'll see if I can get it in here for you guys. bear with me. Trying to see if we can get some footage here on this. Oh, that would help. Here we go. Here we go.
Help her get dressed so we can talk to her about explain what's going on.
Yeah, we'll get in the restaurant.
I want to know what's going on.
I don't want to speak to anybody right now. I want to put on my pants and like.
Do you want to get dressed?
What are you guys looking for? You guys got a fish phone call or something? What's that? You guys got a fish phone call?
God, I just like.
We're just gonna have to. We're just cleaning the house. We'll get dressed and then we'll get you off the floor.
Are there any guns in the house? Baby, are there any guns in here?
Yes, give me 1 second. Hold on.
You can't be reaching into stuff when we're not.
I just.
That's
Can I
fine, but
have a second without them in the room?
You certainly can, but you cannot just reach into things.
I'm not.
It's gonna make
You're
you
right
very
here.
nervous.
You're literally right here.
Yes.
Like I feel like naked. Like honestly, please.
They're waiting right there.
Yeah.
I
I'm
just
in here with you. Where's the light switch for her? Turn this on.
Billy, you want to stay here?
Yes.
Let's go here.
What do you need?
and then clothing. It's right here.
Okay, please just don't reach into anything. Where are the weapons in
I'm
the
sorry.
house?
And right
Understand
here.
that you're nervous. They're
It's
right there.
right here.
Okay, then let me
The
get
black
you
bag.
what you need. Can you please back up?
I'm literally.
What do you need?
It has to
from
be
here?
in my purse.
No, what do you need? What do you need from over this area?
This is clothes. If you want to move the bag and look
Okay.
at it, you can do that.
Okay, I'm just gonna move these bags. How many guns do you have?
It's just right there.
Is it
I'm not
in here?
even like 100%. It's right here.
Okay, I'm gonna give this to my partner just to look for it, to see if there's a weapon in there. Is that registered to you?
Yes.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on?
Give the paper? Here.
Two pants. I don't even have any pants right here. It's not even like no room. I don't even.
She's grabbing us some clothes.
There you go.
Yes. Can I help you? I'll take this. All right, why don't we stick with this, and if he wants something else, we'll come back and get him something else, okay? All right, come on downstairs.
Do you guys have a search warrant?
You're not searching the house.
Yeah, they're searching the house.
They're doing it clear for people. Please go downstairs.
Can they all come to the front if they're not allowed to search the house? 'Cause
We're not
Yeah,
searching.
nobody's searching for stuff. Just making sure no other people are here. That's all. All right.
Do you guys want to take him somewhere to get dressed?
Yeah, is there like a bedroom downstairs or something where? We can put right here. I don't gotta go nowhere.
Sean, I'm gonna
Give me. Watching with my phone.
where is it? Where is it?
Right there, right there. Back to the front of the house.
So you will be here. Okay. All right, and I'll text you my phone number in case you need it.
Do you want the backpack or just for me to open it?
the black portfolio.
All right.
Do you need my lockbox?
No.
So are you guys taking my purse?
No, we're just keeping it for
Oh, okay.
safety right now.
No, I'm just making sure. I don't know. This is so unexpected.
we're not
What's
taking
gonna happen
it.
is, so we have a federal arrest warrant for Omar. We're gonna take him to the Philly FBI office. He's gonna get processed there, and then he'll have his initial court appearance later on today, like midday today. And then that's where the judge will like give him a copy of the charges that are against him, and let him know.
Okay, are you guys keeping him today or?
Well, The judge is who determines that. The judge at that hearing will
I thought you
determine.
guys were going to schedule a court date and everything. Like this, like we were told that you guys weren't going to come like this. We were going to have a court date and go forward that way.
No, I don't know. Did someone say that, or
Yes.
was that assumed?
That was said.
Well, I'm not. I don't know who
That's
said
why
that.
I'm like,
But regardless,
we were told you guys would not show up like this again to the house to grab him. Like this is why we're like,
yeah, well, there's no search. So he's gonna go see that judge today, and then that judge will, like I said, give him a copy of the charges, and then also that judge will determine his bail. It's a fraud case, so unless there's some stuff that I don't know about,
he's literally a fucking
he
nerd.
probably-
Like this is like beyond me. Like honestly. Like I don't know how much you know about the case, but he's literally a nerd. Like he sits at home all day, plays with kids. Like I feel like throughout this process, a lot of people have been treating him like he's like this super harmful criminal, and he literally wasn't even like.
Thanks.
You would think he like killed fucking 15 kids. Like it's insane.
I'm gonna show you a copy of your arrest warrant. Let's remind these.
I'm gonna make sure there wasn't anything. So, I mean, these are all the charges that he was charged with. But he'll get a detailed list, and he'll get a copy of the indictment at his initial appearance today.
Can he see this?
Yeah, he can see it.
Look like being cold.
She just wanted to see the arrest warrant.
I just don't understand this part.
I mean, so he'll get to see an actual copy of the indictment when he goes to court today, and that details like what all this came from.
Why they covered? Why you guys covered my camera? You know there's a whole system here, right?
Yeah.
Remove that tape off the screen.
Give me a second.
Just come bail me out.
I am.
And call my new lawyer. Because Dante's fired.
Yeah, the thing to do is just contact his attorney.
No, it's cool. Like I've been working with 2 different law firms for this day. Hit them with the okie doke.
What's the what are the names? Is there an attorney you've been dealing with?
Yeah. I gave you one of my attorneys just to represent. And I
Can I,
have a whole team behind it.
What's that? What do you need?
I need his voice phone number.
No, I'm doing right in front of you. Go ahead.
Can you just?
You can
Call
type
it.
it out. Or you can put it in your phone, or you can write it down. Whatever.
Write it down.
Right here.
All right.
Make a call. Do it.
I don't want to get off my phone. That's what I'm saying. I want to write it down.
Listen.
I got it. Hold on. I'm gonna just get a pen.
Can you give her a pen and a little note?
It's right here.
You record this?
You have a right to have a lawyer with you during questioning. If
Yep.
you cannot afford one, we'll make it easier for you to ask questions before questioning if you wish. You could decide to answer the questions now without a lawyer. You have the right to stop answering at any time.
That's silly. You know I can afford a lawyer.
Just need to advise you what your rights are, sir.
Thank you.
This one.
No, do it here. Thank you. You good? Mimi,
Right here.
get the tape off.
I'm right here. You could just put it anywhere. I don't care. Yeah. Literally, it's fine. Yeah.
It was left on that desk right there in the foyer.
Okay, there's no way.
Take that. What if I don't want to work? Thank God I took those last ones. That couldn't freaking can't come through the front, man.
Yep.
Somebody said, not in a Malibu.
Oh, me in the Hellcat? Nah.
Hey, can you roll that up and put a lock on it? Roll this up and put a lock on it?
Bro, I'm not even doing nothing, bro.
Somebody get him.
Guy, was at this point we're finding our guy obviously being hooked and booked, and what we're hoping is that we're not going to see him cooked. Um, some allegations that we're going to bring up right about now. One of them being is that we kind of seen this coming back a while ago. If you think about it, what we had became aware of through Omi was is that there was an incident between him and a rapper who is well known to most of us in this music genre, media content provider game, G Herbo. And there was some allegations about some snitching and whatnots, and G. Herbal was fighting a federal case himself, and the link being about some thought that they had shared back in some past experience, and Omi was like pretty clear about it, like, man, I ain't hate on you. Why you hating on me? I ain't said nothing about you, man. I told him, that you was a stand up, and he, he's saying he kept it 100, and I mean, me with my personal experience, with him, and I don't really know him like that. Let me make that clear. I'm just saying I just worked as an admin moderator with him, but everything seemed to be always on the up and up. And then with the infusion of Mimi, I'd have to say that was his woman. That this was some stuff that happened way before then, but he indicated like there was some dirt getting ready to come up about this from G Herbal. So it's just something to scratch our head about. I'm not saying it has any relevance or not. I'm just saying that it came up, and obviously it did because there's the article, and you guys can check that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we know it wouldn't be the first time, and it won't be the last time, man. Somebody try to get out of what they was in, and he's under some fire. G Herbo is about the scamming that he was doing for the airline tickets and all that. But I ain't gonna say nothing else. I'm not trying to even halfway or part of the way insinuate that. I'm just saying that's what Omi was saying. Like, man, dude, why are you talking? Why are you bringing my name up? And it is what it is. Read for yourself. Do the search on YouTube. You'll see the articles out there. It's public knowledge. So I'm just saying, NetStars ain't got nothing to do with none of that. So with that being said, you know, at this point, you know, all I can do is, you know, he's saying that he got a good lawyer, which he probably does. He's telling Mimi to get ready to bail him out, which he probably can. But as we know, in a lot of times in these situations, you know, they just don't give a guy bail. I do not know why they don't give us bail. They do us dirty. We don't get bail. It's really not good, you know. Other people do. I don't understand why that is, you know. I mean, he ain't going nowhere. He got homes, property, businesses, you know. He ain't known to travel, and they can always put an ankle monitor on him. This is a white-collar crime, okay? So let's just get with that. Like, first of all, it's not something serious like that so far as what they're saying, you know. That is just, you know, even though they hit the house like he had did something serious, they just tend to, I mean, to be honest with you, it's like, how come they handle us differently? You know, a simple call to his attorney saying, hey, you know, your guy's got a warrant on him. You know, he needs to come down there and turn himself in. It's a white-collar crime. Why not? Just turn yourself in. I'm sure Omni would have did that. No problem. That even looks even better on him because now he's willfully turning himself in. And it's like, there's no reason why I shouldn't be considered for bail. And there's a lot to be said about that. They are doing this to a lot of high-profile African-American people in the media game, in the music game and whatnot. They're hitting them like they did some real heinous stuff and then coming after them. Not only that, publicly making it look as though that's what they did. And then with that being said, it makes them look a kind of way to where, you know, the judge is even harder on him, and the DA is hard on him. Like, we don't know if we should let him out. He's got the means to, you know, do this and do that. And it's like, come on now. He don't got the means to do it. He's not trying to do all that. This guy's like 300-something pounds. He is not going nowhere. Trust me. So with that being said, man, all y'all out there, man, you know, don't try to pull the carpet under my guy. He's been here before. Let's just pray to God that, you know, everything works out for Omi. And you know, soon and hopefully very soon, you know, hope he'll be back in the Hellcat. You know, just hang on, you know. Keep your head up, Omi.
Giving us any reason